Hello and welcome back to the Efficient Skillet. My name is Willie and I hope that you're doing extremely well out there. I know that I am. Today we're going to make Cajun dirty rice and chicken. Okay, so I've got 6 chicken thighs here, and the first thing I'm going to do is take 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and pour it on there. Then I'm going to put a tablespoon of Creole seasoning. I recommend the Sautéings. To me, they're the best. And then I'm going to take some extra virgin olive oil, California Olive Ranch. HEB doesn't carry it, Walmart does. And just drizzle some in there like that. And then what we're going to do is just get it smeared all over this chicken and season it with it. Get that all over it and then just push it aside. Now while that chicken's marinating, what we're going to do is take 1 pound of breakfast sausage and brown it. Okay, once you got your breakfast sausage all broken up, that's 1 pound again, we're going to take it out of our pan. And set it aside. Okay, with our heat turned all the way up on the skillet and let it get to a nice hot level, I'm going to put a little extra virgin olive oil in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our chicken that we had set aside, we're going to lay it skin down, the skin side down, and we'll want to sear each side. We're going to let that cook for a couple of minutes, about 3 minutes on each side. Okay, after 3 minutes on this side, then we're going to flip it over to the other side. Okay, now that our chicken is cooked for about 3 or 4 minutes on each side, we're going to go ahead and take it out and return it back to its little bowl here. Now this chicken is not fully cooked. That's okay. We'll make sure it gets fully cooked. Now that we pulled the chicken, we got our breakfast sausage cooked. We got our chicken seared on each side. After we did that chicken, we have a little fat here. You might want to drain some of this fat off. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is I've got 2 sticks of celery chopped. A half a bell pepper chopped. I like to kind of use red because it adds some nice color to it. Color always helps in cooking. 1 medium-sized yellow onion chopped. And we're going to stir this around and let it get all that flavor off the bottom of that. The onions help flavor the stuff on the bottom. The stuff on the bottom mixes with the onions. And it's going to make everything really good. So mix it all around. We're going to cook this for about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay, this has been cooking for about 3 minutes now, and all that flavor that was scorched to the bottom of the pan is now mixed in with these vegetables right here. So the next thing I'm going to do is take 3 cloves of garlic, minced, mix that in. Garlic cooks real fast and easy, so you got to be careful with it. If you overcook it, then it turns bitter when it kind of burns, so be careful with garlic. So it's a great vegetable though, I love this stuff. Anyway, put your garlic in there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our rice. I like this minute rice. It cooks real fast. Okay, so we're going to put 2 cups of this minute rice in with these vegetables. Stir it all around. Next, we're gonna put our breakfast sausage back in. Get it stirred around. Next, we're gonna add 2 cups of chicken broth. We're gonna mix all this in. We're gonna add 1 can of red beans, drained and rinsed. All of a sudden, the ingredients are coming at us at 90 miles an hour. We're gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Gotta have cayenne pepper in it if it's Cajun. But 3 pinches of salt. Now you salt it to taste, but you know, some people like more salt, some less. For me, 3 pinches works. I've used 3 pinches of kosher salt. And then the last step to this thing, this part of it, is now we're going to take our chicken that we seared on each side and we're going to return it to the skillet here. And that olive oil and lemon juice and Creole seasoning in there, we're just going to kind of do that. There we go. Okay, our skillet's still turned all the way up, so what I'm going to do now is reduce my heat to about 325. We're going to put the lid on this thing. We're going to let that rice absorb all that moisture in there and let it finish completely cooking our chicken. We're looking at around 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes now, so let's lift our lid and see what we got. So there we go. All right, I'm going to turn our skillet off. Now for the last part of this thing, what we're going to do is I'm going to take some fresh parsley here. We're just going to chop it like this. Go. This is really nice for presentation. Just kind of sprinkle it on there. And there we go, folks. Cajun dirty rice and chicken. Oh man. Hey man, that's good. Wow. Man, that is good. Oh yeah. Chicken's cooked all the way. That rice is just so loaded with flavor from the onions and the celery and garlic and all that stuff, and Cajun seasoning, and that little half teaspoon of cayenne pepper gives it just enough heat to really add a nice little nippiness to it. The salt is right, the rice is cooked, everything's just delicious. Well, anyway, I hope you try it, and I hope you like it. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. And you can email us, efficientskillet@gmail.com.